everybody, and welcome to ABC Interactive English. That is Karen.
And that is Shane. Today we are looking at part 3 of our story, which is the last one, the Bremen Town Musicians. So, we know that these are the 4 animals. They want to become musicians. And then they saw the house, but the thieves were in the house enjoying their food.
Right, so they scared these thieves away.
That's right.
So don't they end up becoming thieves themselves?
Because they would actually go into the house and enjoy the thieves' food, right?
Yeah, they're going to go in there and have a good time in this house. Is that house their house? No.
You're right.
Is that food their food?
Just because they're thieves doesn't make it right for them to take their food, right?
So they're going to become musicians, but in fact, they just become thieves themselves.
I guess so. But what do you think is going to happen next, though? Do you think the thieves will actually come back, or they have just run away?
Maybe they will come back with maybe a gun, or maybe they'll
some weapons,
burn down the house, or come with some younger animals, a younger donkey to beat up the old donkey, a younger dog to get, they could just get some younger animals to scare away.
But the thing is, the thieves don't know that they're animals, though,
They
right?
probably think they're some kind of a monster.
Exactly, because they were just making all the sounds together, standing on top of each other. So I don't know what's going to happen.
Maybe they will just come back and then see, oh, these are some cute little animals. They will go in there together and they will all live happily ever after.
And a happy ending.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Let's find out, okay?
Okay.
The musicians sat down and ate everything. Later, they put out the light and found places to sleep. After midnight, one thief returned to check the house. It was quiet, but then he woke the cat. So the cat attacked his face.
Okay, so this is the final part 3 of the Bremen Town Musicians.
I'm very excited.
More like thieves.
I guess you're right, because they're taking the thieves' food, right?
Yeah, so they're thieves. If you steal from a thief, you're also a thief.
That's right.
Right?
But I wonder what's going to happen. Are they really going to become musicians, or are they going to, be captured by the thieves?
Well, if they're playing their music and they scare these thieves away, it probably doesn't sound very good, their music. So maybe they're not really well suited to becoming musicians. Better suited to being thieves.
Okay, well, let's find out.
Okay.
The musicians sat down and ate everything.
See? Thieves.
Okay, you shouldn't do that. That doesn't belong to you, right? Okay, so later they put out the light and found places to sleep. Okay, so put out the light. Maybe there was like a candle as the light, and then they blow out the candle.
Right, because normally we would say turn off the light.
That's right.
Right? If there's electricity and it's a modern time. But if you say put out the light, the feeling is there was probably some fire or something like a candle.
Exactly. So they put out the light and found places to sleep, because it's probably like a nice, cozy home, right?
There's probably not a bed, and animals don't usually sleep in beds, so probably find a nice place on the floor, or maybe the rooster will sleep up somewhere high.
Really?
I guess he can fly, right? Kind of. Okay, continuing. After midnight, one thief returned to check the house.
Midnight. So we have this word midnight. What does that mean? After midnight?
Midnight is 12 a.m. in the morning.
That's right.
So after midnight will be any time after that and before maybe the light comes up, maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., right?
That's right.
So scary time at night.
Exactly. Oftentimes we talk about Cinderella. Cinderella has to be home before midnight, or else the magic would disappear, right? So midnight is 12 o'clock at night, right?
Yes. So would you be scared after midnight? Like at night, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you see it's after midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, you have to go to the bathroom. Are you scared to get up?
Sometimes, but I have a little night lamp. So, you know, it's okay. If it's completely dark, then I would be very, very scared.
Yeah, but if there's a light on and there's a thief in your house, now you're just going to see the thief. Isn't that more scary?
I don't know.
I always thought about this question. Why do I want to see something scary in the dark? I think I'd rather see nothing.
But if you see nothing, then in your imagination, you might, you know, your fear might be really, really scary,
That's
right?
the point. It's
the
all
things that,
in your imagination.
Exactly. It's all in your head.
But here, it's not in their imagination. The thief really came back. Okay, so what happens?
It was quiet. But then he woke the cat. So the cat attacked his face.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's after midnight. It sounds, you know, they're in the woods, so it's probably pretty quiet there.
That's right. So quiet is an adjective. When you say something or someone or a place is very quiet, basically it's just like not loud with very, very little or no sound. Usually, you know, in the middle of the night, it's very, very quiet.
I've got a good example sentence.
Okay, go ahead.
It's perfect, okay? Karen is not a quiet person.
Hey, sometimes in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping.
Oh, okay. When you're sleeping, you're quiet.
Exactly.
When you're awake, very loud. Okay, so the cat attacks this thief, right? So attack means to basically go against somebody to hurt them.
That's right.
Right, so you could be using like a weapon, like a knife. You could be using your hands. If you're a cat, you can use your claws, right?
And scratch the thief.
The point is you want to hurt somebody or injure them, right?
That's right.
So for example, you can say, he attacked the man with a knife.
So the man will probably be injured, right?
Yes.
If you're being attacked. Okay, well, oh no, so is the thief going to run away?
Well, all I know is this thief is 活该.
Oh, you mean you deserved it, right? Or he deserved it, right?
So,
that's how you say it in English.
Like, you deserved it.
No, you deserved it.
You had it coming.
Ah, that's another way of saying 活该, right?
Yeah, so
Hey!
you had it coming.
That's right, but it's time for a break. We'll come back and find out what happens in the end.
Okay.
After that, the dog bit his leg, and the donkey kicked him. Last, the rooster cried, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" The thief ran and told the others a story about horrible monsters. One even shouted,
"Bring me the thief!"
The thieves never returned to the house, and the musicians never left.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
So before the break, the story was talking about how the animals kind of enjoyed the thief's food, right?
Yes.
And then they were finding, you know, places to sleep and rest. But then the thief came back.
Right, one of the thieves, because there were many, right?
That's right. One of the thieves came back, and then the cat actually attacked.
Yeah, he woke up the cat.
thief. That's
And
right.
the cat's like, whoa!
And it scratched the thief or attacked the thief. So what's going to happen now?
After that.
Okay.
After that, the dog bit his leg.
Oh,
And the donkey kicked him.
so they all attacked him,
Right.
right?
Because the thief came back in, it's dark, they're probably pretty scared that maybe the thieves are coming back to get revenge or to hurt them
Maybe. And they were trying to protect themselves, right?
and each other.
That's right. So last, the rooster cried, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!"
Wait, he cried?
Well, no. When you say cried in this situation,
Yeah.
it's kind of like he shouted,
Very
he
loud.
yelled loudly. That's right. And we also have this vocabulary we're here, last. And right here, we're using it as an adverb. So basically, we're talking about at the end of something. So for example, the best part of the book comes last.
Okay, so that means the best part of the book comes at the end of the book.
Bingo, you are very, very smart.
I am a genius.
Okay, so they all attacked, and then the rooster will cry. The thief ran and told the others a story about horrible monsters. So I guess the thief didn't see. It was very dark.
Right.
So he didn't see that they were animals, right?
All he knows is like he got scratched in the face and
kicked.
Bit in the leg. And he hears some like terrible sound going, right? He doesn't know if it's a rooster what this horrible sound is.
That's right. So what's horrible?
Something is horrible. It means it's like very scary, very shocking, and it will upset you, make you feel uncomfortable.
That's right.
So you might notice this word horrible has the word horror, and you might know from horror movies.
Ah, like scary movies.
So a horror movie is a movie that's scarier, makes you feel scared, upset, shocked, right? So if something is horrible, it causes horror in you. Our example sentence, the crime scene was too horrible to describe.
So maybe there's like a lot of blood and weapons and then maybe dead bodies.
Yes, maybe some monsters.
Oh, that's right. And monsters are next vocabulary word, and that is a noun. Basically, a monster is a strange or horrible imaginary creature. So it's not real. It's some made up creature, right? So oftentimes kids might feel scared. They might think, there's a monster under my bed.
Well, as an adult, have you never been scared that there might be a monster or a ghost? Do you think a ghost is a kind of monster?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you scared of monsters like now?
Well, I think that if we can say a monster is a kind, like a ghost is a kind of a monster. I'm not really sure. But maybe in the middle of the night, sometimes I'll get a little bit scared because I watch too many horror movies.
That's right, but it's probably all in your imagination.
Yes.
So, for example, the monster was very scary in this movie. Yes, oftentimes you watch a movie with monsters, you might get a nightmare, right? You get a scary dream.
Okay, so the thief tells the other thieves about like the scary monsters that he came across when he went back to the house, right? Continuing, he says, one even shouted, "Bring me the thief!"
So that's what the thief thought cock-a-doodle-doo means, right?
I don't think it really sounds like that. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Bring me the thief.
So. That's
But
right.
it must have to him because he was so scared. So the thieves never returned to the house, and the musicians never left.
So the musicians just stayed there. They never went to Bremen,
They
right?
never went to Bremen because let's be honest, they're animals. They don't have any musical talent. They have their instruments, which is really just their voices, the sounds that they can make. So they're probably better off just being thieves and living in the house.
Well, I don't know about that. But then the thieves actually imagined them say, well, the cock-a-doodle-doo sounded like bring me the thief.
Yeah.
So that's probably because he has done a lot of bad things. So in his mind, he's always scared that something bad will happen to him. Someone is going to come after him, right?
Yeah, I think when you do bad things, you often feel that something's going to come back and get you.
Exactly.
Right? So I think the moral of this story is to be a good person.
Don't do anything bad.
Don't steal. And don't become old.
You can't really control that. You can become old, but you can become wiser.
Stay useful.
That's right. Okay, well, that's the end of the story, and we'll see you guys next
Hope
time.
you enjoyed. Bye-bye.
The musicians sat down and ate everything. Later, they put out the light and found places to sleep. After midnight, one thief returned to check the house. It was quiet, but then he woke the cat. So the cat attacked his face. After that, the dog bit his leg, and the donkey kicked him. Last, the rooster cried, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" The thief ran and told the others a story about horrible monsters. One even shouted,
"Bring me the thief!"
The thieves never returned to the house, and the musicians never left.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 attack 动词攻击。A black bear attacked Ethan yesterday. 昨天一只黑熊攻击了 Ethan。下一个单字 last 副词最后。Last we went home by taxi. 最后我们搭计程车回家。下一个单字 horrible 形容词可怕的害人的。Sally had a horrible dream last night. Sally 昨晚做了一个可怕的梦。最后一个单字 monster 名词怪物。My sister thinks that there is a monster under her bed. 我妹妹认为她的床底下有一只怪物。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 sit down 坐下。我们来看看这个例句。I want to sit down. My feet are killing me. 我想坐下，我的脚很痛。My feet are killing me 指的是我的脚很痛。下一个文法 put out 关掉灯光之类的东西，也可以指把火熄灭。我们来看看关灯这个意思可以怎么造句。Remember to put out the lights before you go to bed. 睡觉前记得把灯关掉。至于把火熄灭这个意思，我们来可以看看这个例句。The firefighters couldn't put out the fire. 消防员无法把火扑灭。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Feng Chia Fun Star is a better, safer night market. The first floor of the mall has 6 sections from A to F. There are more than 70 stores here. They sell many different kinds of things, from popular night market snacks to clothes. You can also play games, such as ring toss. The second floor has a large area for people to enjoy the food they buy and see free performances.